League of Hashinshin.
What is League of Hashinshin? There's another YouTube channel that just posts my shit. They don't weigh a champion based on their own merit. They weigh a champion based... Oh my god. They value a champion based on their stats, not their direct, like, we think this champion is overpowered. That's their new unbiased system that they're using. Everybody got that? Under that system, Darius is performing well in Diamond. Darius is performing okay in Masters. Well, he's performing well in Masters, at any rate. He's performing well in Platinum, right? So we go into Platinum, we see Darius 52. We go into Gold, we see Darius 51. We go into Silver, we see Darius 50. We go into Grandmaster, we see Darius 51. So, Darius's win rate, say here's your LP, this is low, this is high, right? Darius's win rate goes like that, with this being 50%. Not that bad, obviously, but like, the problem is, he's not overpowered at any rank. He's very powerful, I shouldn't say very, he's powerful at all ranks, but at no particular rank does he go too far. So under their new unbiased system, that they call it, Darius is not ban-worthy. It's the same with Set. No, because if we look at Set, his combined win rate, ban rate, pick rate goes way too far along with Set. Do you see how Darius's doesn't? Do you see how Ornn and Set have higher win rates, ban rates, and pick rates? Now, obviously, when these two get nerfed, who do you think's coming up? Right? Who do you think's gonna be the new one? But for now, he's not breaking anything. Riot doesn't want to balance on ban rate, because let's go down to Silver and let's look at ban rate. Oh, and this is another reason why Set's getting nerfed. Yeah. If we balanced by ban rate, we would see there's an abnormality here. In fact, let's not even look at Darius's ban rate. Let's look at Aphelios' ban rate in Silver. Let's look at Morgana's ban rate. I'm excluding mid because it's got a 1.4% pick rate. Is that the Vayne top? Oh boy. Fun stuff coming. Yeah, I mean, like, you can't balance by ban rate because basically people hate champions, period. They're gonna ban them. They're gonna ban Darius. If Darius gets nerfed, he's gonna be banned. By the way, this is actually the same problem Echo has. Personally, I'm fucking tired of Aatrox. I'm tired of a champion who literally exists to not lose lane. You can actually see the better the solo queue region, the higher Aatrox's win rate. But here's what you might be wondering. Oh, but Hashinshin, don't you understand? Aatrox is dominating Korean solo queue, but he's not. That's the issue. He's not. He's a first pick who's safe. That's it. His win rate never reaches 50% in any region, anywhere. Not even Korean Masters does he reach 50%. His ban rate is one of the lowest ban rates of any top laner anywhere. Even though Aatrox is like a juggernaut, even though he's like this big, like scary, damagey kind of guy, his actual use is more similar to Shen. That's the thing, even in Korea Masters Plus, Aatrox doesn't reach 50% win rate. Even in Korean Masters Plus, even if I look at like, the only area is Korean Challenger, where he's got 184 games, and there's so few data points that you can't possibly take it seriously. Yeah, and then you look at him like last patch, and he had 43 win rate in Korean Challengers. So I'm sure if you averaged it over all the patches, it would still be lower than 50%. The reason Akali... Okay, so the data point that supports Akali... The data point that supports Akali getting banned is that Akali has an extremely high win rate once you learn her. Does that make sense? Like, even though her overall win rate at every rank was bad, people with large numbers of games on her, people who knew how to play the champion, got insanely high win rates on her. Should I just flashed in? I could have forced her flash and I could have gotten 5 bleed, which would have done damage, which might have let me maintain control over the lane. Because now that I've missed experience and stuff, I can't possibly get back into this lane. I think I maybe should have just gone for flash. That one minion has cost me so much CS, it's actually kind of comical. Can we, like, gank top, Rek'Sai? I mean, blame Riot's shit balancing, where they decide Vayne needs to keep getting buffed for bot lane. We need to keep buffing Vayne for bot lane, despite the fact that she's a top laner. I literally can't imagine any other champion getting that much biased balancing. Her win rate on top lane is like 53%, which is hilarious when you consider it's not even 80 carry players playing her. It's disgruntled bruiser players. Disgruntled bruiser players fighting Vayne can get a 53 win rate. You probably should have waited for me. I don't know. Darius does this to all melee champions in top lane. He zones them out with his ranged auto attacks. I'm gonna find that hard to believe. Plus, you're saying Darius does this to all melee? Do you know who else does this to all melee? So Darius does this to all melee, and Vayne does this to all melee, but Vayne also does it to Darius. What does that say to you? I can't do anything about that. She was just going to condemn me into a Kha'Zix kill. Imagine seeing Vayne top shit on every champion, and thinking to yourself, but she's just not good enough in bot lane yet. Honestly, why am I even here? I should just go be stealing his jungle. As I said, disgruntled bruiser players. You can tell he's a bruiser player because he gap closed into melee. That's what I'm saying though. Whenever you look at the win rates of these ranged tops and you're like, oh, but those win rates aren't good. Guys, those are the win rates of non-AD carry players playing AD carries in top lane. If I was playing a bruiser in top lane, do you think I could get a 48% win rate? Not even a bruiser, no, because that would be a bad example. If I went and decided to play first time Quinn top, what do you think my win rate would be? First time Tristana top. Never played the champion before. I probably would not have the greatest win rate, despite the fact that I would be in good lanes for me, right? Because, okay, here's the problem. Against assassins, the damage reduction is OP. Against bruisers, the movement speed slow is OP. And damage reduction is OP. It's just not fair against melee, because melee spend less time and use more resources to do their damage. A melee champion gets less opportunity to do damage. So, okay, like let's say I'm playing LeBlanc. If I get exhausted, I go, no, and I just W back. And then I try again. If I'm playing Kha'Zix, I E in, get exhausted, that's that. Like, I don't get another opportunity. I'm in damage, you know? Like, this is the damage time, and I can't do damage. Wait, what's the cooldown? Oh, I thought it was longer. She has less gold than I do, despite the fact that she destroys me in the laning phase, and she can still stand and beat me 1v1. Okay. And the thing is, I'm using some broken, cheesy shit right now, you know? Nimbus Cloak is not balanced. Like, just so everyone's aware, Nimbus Cloak is not balanced. That's pretty overpowered, actually. So, the fact that even using Nimbus Cloak, which I very much suspect is going to be nerfed, the fact that I can't kill her is insane. Because that shit will get nerfed. I fucking guarantee that shit will get nerfed. And that's the thing, like, she's a late game hyper carry. This only gets worse as time goes on. The fact that I can't beat her now, even with an item lead, even with her being out in the open, even with Nimbus Cloak, it's not getting better, it's getting worse. I guess I just permaban Vayne. Late game hyper carry, down a level, gap closing into Darius, down gold. Yeah, cool, right?